Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us from wherever you are in the world right now. We're happy that we can unite and co-create healing and balancing energies with people from all over the world, which really, if we didn't have the pandemic, we probably wouldn't do it like that. Usually we do a lot of things in person, and it's always nice to have that personal contact. But really, we're all connected through the energy field. So whether we're in the US or in India or anywhere in the world, we can really tune in and feel each other's energies. So it's a really beautiful opportunity that we've enjoyed so much over the last few months. So I hope you're not getting tired of being online. I know we hear it sometimes that people are tired of these online meetings. But really see it as this beautiful opportunity that we can use to co-create healing and just focus on positive energies together and unite a world of peace, joy, gratitude, and healing. So we're going to go into theta healing for the second portion of this evening, and I'm just going to explain a little bit about it for those of you that are new. So theta healing is an energy healing modality that is really amazing. I use it every day, and I couldn't even imagine living without it. And it really gives us our power back. Sometimes we feel hopeless, helpless, powerless to what may seem like it's happening to us. With theta healing, we can really turn it around and ask, why is it happening for me, through me, and tap into the benefits that are coming out of every situation, the positive aspects and the positive lessons that we can receive through every opportunity, through every situation, even the most especially the most challenging one. And with theta healing, we can reprogram our conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the DNA. So deep reprogramming that works on 4 levels: history, core, genetic, and soul level. So history is everything that we have taken with us from past lives, and also collective consciousness. Sometimes we take on collective consciousness expectations, fears, mentalities like this: no pain, no gain. I have to work myself to the bones to earn a living. That can also be genetic, ancestral. So we can see, what have we taken with us from the past that feels really deep? And some of it is serving us, and some of it not anymore. It's just burdening us. And with theta healing, we can tap into what that is and free ourselves from it. The core level is everything that we have accepted as real from the time of conception in this life. So not just birth, but even conception until now. And 88%, if not more, subconscious. So sometimes we know something's blocking us, but we don't really know exactly what that is. So with theta healing, we can trace it down and get in touch with what exactly is blocking us, and then release that. And of course, we receive so many messages all the time from all the different angles already when we're in the womb. If our mother was drinking or the parents were fighting, that some of that energy may still be in us when we're 40, 50, 60, because consciously we don't remember, but maybe subconsciously there's always this little bit of fear. Could even be a bipolar disease or some other brain or autoimmune imbalances, just based on what was happening when we were in the womb. So very interesting to go back in time and see what happened around us that we allowed in. Genetic is everything that's in our genetic line. So what is in us from our ancestors? Again, some qualities, behaviors, beliefs, patterns are very beneficial for us today even. And some of them maybe not so much. So we can release that with gratitude for what it's taught the ancestors and ourselves. So that's genetic level. So just because something happened in the family, it doesn't mean that we have to repeat the same patterns. We have a choice in every moment. And the soul level is all that we are. It encompasses everything. So history, core, genetic, and soul level are the four levels that we're going to work with in a little while. But also we're going to do another practice in the beginning. So this week, our topic is balancing our chakras. Chakra means spinning wheel in Sanskrit. So we have 7 of these energy centers, these spinning wheels in us along the spine. And they all hold different energies, and they have each has a certain color and also a certain vibration. There's a sound with each of the chakras. And it's related to different aspects in life. So we're going to tune in to each chakra and what that chakra represents and holds, and see what we like to maybe intensify, really focus on, embrace, and what we're ready to release. And always we release with gratitude, because we learn from everything. So just take a moment and close your eyes. Start focusing on your breath. Take a few deep breaths. Come home to yourself. Forget about the external world for a little while. And just notice how you feel. Not suggesting that you're supposed to feel peace or joy right now. Just really be honest with yourself. How do you feel right now? We're often so trained and used to saying, oh, I'm fine, I'm okay. Somebody asks us how we feel, how we are. Most of the time it's how are you doing, not how are you feeling. We're so used to just being strong and yeah, everything's fine. But now, tune in, and you don't have to tell anybody how you really feel, but just tune in and notice. Do you feel irritated? Do you feel peaceful? Is there fear, worry, anxiety, stress about anything or anyone? Do you feel that you're pretty much living in acceptance from a peaceful place? Or have you experienced a lot of disappointment and now you're in that space of despair, giving in, giving up, that who you are doesn't really matter, what you do doesn't really matter? Just kind of check in with yourself. It's perfectly fine to feel out of balance sometimes, to feel angry, to feel sad. There's a lot going on this earth at this time. So Yogananda used to be so compassionate. He would really, really feel for each person, no matter what they were going through. So that is like the idea, to feel deeply for people who are in pain. To have that true unconditional love, not judgment. I can balance myself out, so you should be able to as well. No, but really have that compassion and feel it in your heart. Not saying we have to take on people's pain or the pain of the earth. Nice to be an observer, but still have that deep love. Let's listen to this beautiful affirmation that Yogananda suggests to help us feel more relaxed and calm. So close your eyes and just allow yourself to take it in. I relax and cast aside all mental burdens, allowing God to express through me His perfect love, peace, and wisdom. I relax and cast aside all mental burdens, allowing God to express through me His perfect love, peace, and wisdom. Just breathe with that. Breathe out any stress, worry, fear. And breathe in, allow in that love, peace, and wisdom. Now we're going to energize and balance each of the chakras, each of the energy centers. So the root chakra, the sound of it is Lam. And I invite you to bring energy, imagine this healing energy of love and light between your hands. And breathe into that. So we're expanding that healing, powerful energy between our hands, and we'll activate each chakra along the spine with this healing energy, and we'll chant the sound for each chakra. So the root chakra at the base of the spine is Lam, L-A-M. So just say it with me, Lam.
Lam. Lam.
Lam. Repeat that a few times.
Lam. Lam. Lam.
And then feel that energy between your hands.
Lam.
Make it stronger. Just have the intention to make that love and light super strong. You may feel how your hands are going out to the sides. It's like a magnet between your hands, holding that healing light. And then place it sort of the bottom of the spine. You can have your hands in front of you and chant Lam while you infuse that root chakra with this healing energy. Lam. Lam. The color is red, so you can, with your eyes closed, you can imagine the color red balancing out your root chakra. Lam. Lam. Don't try to understand what the sounds mean. Just really get out of your mind and just feel the vibration. And this root chakra is about feeling connected to the earth, feeling at home on this earth, safe, protected, also at home in our bodies. Abundance, prosperity. Lam. 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 And then repeat Lam silently, still infusing that chakra, that root chakra, with healing, balancing energy. And even if you don't feel anything right away, don't think it's not working, nothing's happening. So much is happening on a subtle level. So just trust that you're bringing healing energy in. And then take a moment and reflect on this root chakra. Do you feel at home in your body? Do you feel at home on this earth? How do you relate to this earth at this time? Do you feel stable? Do you feel wobbly and like something could be taken away from you immediately at any point? And just something to reflect on and bring that Lam energy, that healing, balancing energy into any doubt, any worry. And for the second part of this evening, we're going to do some theta healing to balance out whatever may be triggering you throughout this first process. So don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging with what's coming up if it doesn't feel resolved after, just infusing that with healing energy. And then the second chakra, color is orange. You can imagine the color orange. And the sound is vam. So again, just bring this healing energy in between your palms. Breathe it into your palms. So you may feel that your palms are extending out, and it's like a magnetic energy between your palms that can heal and balance that second chakra. And then bring it to just below the pubic area. And chant Vam.
Vam. Vam. Vam. Vam. Vam.
You can imagine the color orange. And you may see or feel that orange color is becoming more clear in that chakra. Some of you may be very intuitive and really see the chakra, see how it's balancing itself out and being strengthened. And then soften the sound and continue saying it silently, maybe whispering it and then silently for a few rounds of breath. Trusting that the silent repetition of the Vam is just as powerful as saying it out loud. And always give yourself what you need. So if you feel that it's more powerful for you when you say it out loud, feel free to do that too. Nice. And the second chakra is about change. There's so much change happening around us all the time. So how do we deal with change? Are we scared of change? I was going to say, does it freak us out? A lot of people are very afraid of change. We try to hold on to stability, to how things are or how we think things should be or things should evolve, unfold. So how can we flow with change, with trust and faith? It's about using our creativity in our highest and best way. Maybe we were judged as a child when we were drawing or painting or expressed our creativity in a natural way. Maybe however we expressed our creativity didn't seem good enough, didn't seem right. Maybe you weren't free in that way, so it affects that second chakra. So these days, how can you be free in your expression, in your creativity? Also relates to sexuality, and some of us have had abuse, whether it's in this life or maybe in a past life. And movement. How do we move the energies through our whole being? How do we move through life? Does it feel stuck? Or are we in a free, easy, graceful flow within us and in this world? So all of that is related to the second chakra. And then the third chakra, the color is yellow, or solar plexus. I was obviously drawn to yellow today. I was feeling a lot of heavy energy this morning. It's full moon today. And I don't know if it's a super moon or what's going on, but the energy today is very strong, especially this morning. And when I tuned in to see what's happening in the world, I felt so much grief. There's a lot of pain going on. And of course, it's all duality on this earth. So I saw these images of the families struggling, losing a person, struggling with illness, disease, with whatever challenges were going on, and like sobbing. Some of the mothers were sobbing, and right next to it I saw the families and the kids were playing and laughing and just in pure joy right next to each other. And that's this world. So how do we digest this world? How do we digest energy? Everything's energy. So food, beverages, what are we choosing to allow into our body in a physical way, and also energetically? What are we choosing to allow even into our aura fields around us? What kind of people do we allow in? What kind of situations do we attract? Do we allow? Do we co-create? Do we come from a place of fear or strength and confidence? So the solar plexus is our power center. It's 2 inches above the navel. And power has been abused many times. So how can we work with power, embrace power in an empowering way, not just for ourselves, but also for others? So co-creating success, empowering, and digesting, especially digesting life. It's all energy. That's what's happening in the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is Ram. So again, infuse your hands with that healing energy of love and light. Really feel that energy and make it strong. And whatever you feel you have a hard time digesting at this time, maybe it's a conversation, a certain situation, whatever that may be for you, seeing people struggle, just infuse your solar plexus with love and light. Let's strengthen it and balance it. And let's repeat. Ram.
Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram. Ram.
Feel how that solar plexus
Ram.
is balancing itself out
Ram.
through this healing vibration.
Ram.
It's being strengthened
Ram.
so you can feel more centered and empowered.
Ram.
You can digest life with ease and grace.
Ram. Ram. Ram.
And then soften your voice. Still repeating. Ram. Ram. And say it silently, trusting the power of it. Even just saying it mentally without moving the lips has the same power as long as you trust that, you believe it. And then relax your hands and just notice how your solar plexus feels at this time. If it doesn't feel completely balanced yet, don't worry, we're still going to do some theta healing in a little bit to balance all the chakras out even more. Then the heart chakra, the color is green. Forgiveness, huge. Many times we think we've forgiven a person for having done something or said something. But deep down, have we forgiven on all levels? Maybe not, to protect ourselves. But really, when we forgive, we just free up our own energy body, physical body too. Resentment, grudges, regret gets stuck in the liver, lungs, pancreas sometimes. kidneys. So really, we do that for ourselves as much as for the other person. So forgiveness, we can always go deeper into it, I feel. It's the heart chakra, unconditional love, loving people for who they are, not for who we want them to be. Acceptance, peace, gratitude. So we can choose love instead of fear. And let's again bring energy into the hands, this super healing love and light at the heart chakra. Yum. Just say it with me. Yum. Balancing out our heart chakra. Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah. It's YAM.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum. Yum. Yum.
Feel that you're opening your heart.
Yum.
It's safe. Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum. Yum. Yum.
Yeah. Yeah. And then soften your voice. Yeah. Say it silently. And feel that strength in your heart, that love in your heart, forgiveness, compassion for yourselves and others. And relax your hands for a while. And just notice how your heart feels, your heart chakra. Probably feels lighter, more free, more open, more joyful right now. And the throat chakra, free expression from the heart. Do we allow ourselves to speak our truth? Do we listen to others for what they are really saying? It's the throat, mouth, anything in the mouth, neck, ears, that whole region in a physical way is related to the throat chakra. Were we told as a child that we have to be quiet? We weren't really supposed to speak. And now, 20, 30, 40 years later, do we feel safe speaking? Or do we still feel we don't have the right to really speak up? Nobody cares what I have to say. Things like that are related to the throat chakra. So bring energy into your hands, same thing. Feel that healing, strong energy for the throat chakra. Can also be related to the thyroid. HAM. So really say it out loud and feel the vibration of it, strengthening, balancing, healing that throat chakra. Start softening your voice, repeating it. And say it silently. Relax your hands. Notice how your throat chakra feels. Your throat may actually feel more open. Maybe your ears, sometimes people get a pop in the ear. There's more clarity when it comes to expression, to hearing. Can even hear certain aspects in the mouth, it's related to the teeth, the gums, all of it. Very powerful. And then the sixth chakra. Did I mention blue? The throat chakra is blue, in case I didn't say it. And then the third eye, between the eyebrows, our intuitive center, also called the Christ center or Krishna center, where we can receive divine guidance, inspiration, also divine willpower. Color is indigo. So do we trust our intuition? Do we trust the divine guidance that we receive? Or do we doubt it? Do we get into our mind and say, oh no, that's not true, or that's not going to work out? I know what I need to do. So shifting from the ego, out of the ego, into openness and just allowing the divine to inspire us. And do we act on the intuition, knowing that it's going to guide us on our path in the right way? Let's infuse it. Let's bring that healing energy in. So again, imagine this love and light, and then feel this love and light between your palms. You can imagine the color indigo, and we chant Om at the third eye. The sound of creation. Om. And you can gently lift your gaze to that third eye. Still with your eyes closed, no strain. And soften the Om. The Om is still just as strong, but soften your voice. Feel that you can trust your intuition and act on your intuition, act on that divine guidance without any doubt or fear. It's silently chanting Om. Relax your hands. Still keep your gaze lifted to your third eye. Just notice how that feels. You feel more open, energized, stronger. And then our crown chakra at the top of the head. Our connection to the divine. How open are we to the universe, God, Creator, the divine? Do we sometimes open up when we pray and meditate, and then we somehow close it off because we may feel safer just in our own control? Or can we trust that we're fully guided by the divine, and we'll run with the divine, and we can stay open to the highest truth? Do we trust that God is loving and has our highest and best interest at heart? Or do we feel we need to protect ourselves from God? We truly know God as the God that's true, the love, the pure unconditional love. We're going to want to open ourselves up. So some people say seventh chakra, crown chakra, the sound is Om. Some people say it's just about listening and enjoying the silence. So whatever guidance you get, I'm getting to just enjoy the silence. So let's bring energy, but feel free to chant Om if that's what you're getting. So bring this energy of love and light between your palms, at your crown chakra. Make it strong. Feel it in your palms. You may feel some tingling if you're energy sensitive. But don't worry if you don't feel it. Don't put any pressure on yourself. And then either chant Om or just enjoy the silence and bring that healing energy into your crown chakra. 1,000-petal lotus. Fully opening to the purest truth. We're not just opening ourselves up to any spirit. That's not what this is about at all. Sometimes people are afraid to open their crown because then anything can come in. So we're really focusing on the purest truth, the creator of all that is, the loving God. And then relax your hands down and notice how your crown chakra feels. And with all of your chakras balanced and strengthened, keep your eyes closed. You can have your palms up, resting on your legs. If you like to feel centered, you could also bring all your fingertips together and either hold them at your solar plexus if you like to specifically focus on that, or just relax them on your legs. Whatever feels right for you. This is a very centering mudra. Mudras are yoga poses for the hands. So we're going to do a little bit of theta healing. I feel we're already pretty balanced in our chakras, but we're going to do a little bit just to release any limiting beliefs, download some positive feelings, positive beliefs, and again, it's going to shift the energies on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. I don't say have to very much. Usually I say we get to, but in this case, you almost have to say yes. If it resonates with you, what I'm going to ask you, because we all have free will, and this way you're saying yes to the universe. Yes, I'm ready for this shift. If you don't say yes, nothing is going to shift, because we all have free will. So it's all between you and the creator. And even if you're muted or we can't physically hear you, we can feel the vibration and we feel your energy saying, yes, I want this change. I'm open and ready. Or you can just relax, close your eyes, just be open to shifting in your highest and best way. Okay, so we'll start with the root chakra. Would you like to know what it feels like to really feel at home on this earth in a safe, protected way?
Yes.
And in the silence that is being downloaded into you on the history, core, genetic, and soul level, sometimes people feel tingling or a rush of energy. Sometimes people just feel relaxed. So whatever you experience is perfect. It's always the practitioner in this that witnesses the change. Like to release the fear of the rug being pulled away from under your feet.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel safe and at home in your body as well?
Yes.
I trust that it's possible to feel safe on this earth and in your body at this time.
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief, even if it's subconscious, release the belief that you're limited, that you're stuck, that you're frozen somehow, and that you're a failure.
Yes.
Would you like to trust that it's possible for you to live in prosperity in all areas of your life, even during this time?
Yes.
So this is about the root chakra at the base of the spine. Would you like to know how to flow through change with openness, clarity, in your highest and best way?
Yes.
This is the second chakra. Would you like to release all fear of change, resistance to change, resentment related to change that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Breathe it out, allow yourself to let it go, and we release it with theta healing too. Change happens all the time, so very important to let go of resistance of change, otherwise we're constantly tensing up and in a fight with it, so it doesn't serve us. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of change with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to trust on all levels that you're free to move in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief that's maybe held in that second chakra, the belief that you're stuck, that you're rigid, that you're limited and restricted?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to use your creativity in a free, joyful way without the fear of being judged or punished?
Yes.
And would you like to release all pain, shock, and trauma from all times where you felt abuse? It may have been in a sexual way. Of course, there's always more digging that can be done for deep, deep healing. But just in this group session, would you like to release all pain, shock, and trauma that's ready to be released?
Yes.
Right. And would you like to forgive all the people that attacked or abused you?
Yes.
And would you like to know how to allow yourself to flow through life? The second chakra is also about the water element, so the flowing. Would you like to know how to flow through life with ease and grace and joy?
Yes.
And third chakra, would you like to know how to feel empowered in your highest and best way while empowering others at the same time?
Yes.
you like to release the belief that you're a victim and the whole energy of being a victim that no longer serves you.
Yes.
You like to trust that you are a power in your life.
Yes.
And would you like to know what energies have creators' discernment on which energies to allow in, even into your aura fields, maybe physically into your body, and which ones to keep out?
Yes.
And would you like to know how to trust your gut feeling and trust that it's safe?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to digest food, beverages, life, situations in your highest and best way without the energies getting stuck or undigested?
Yes.
And would you like to know how to feel peace while you're being centered, strong, and empowered?
Yes.
Really breathe it into that solar plexus just above your navel. Let's release our fear, doubt, worry that may be stuck in that energy center. Is that okay?
Yes.
Nice. And then the heart chakra. Can we align your truth about unconditional love with Creator's truth?
Yes.
Would you like to let go of expectations and attachment of how you think things should be?
Yes.
Given that that only sets us up for disappointment and pain. Would you like to know how to love yourself and others for exactly who you are and who they are?
Yes.
And would you like to know how to be compassionate towards yourself and others without needing to take on other people's pain or take it into your body even?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible for you. Would you like to know when to forgive, how to forgive, whom to forgive, so that you can really feel free and clear and compassionate in your heart?
Yes.
Moving up to the throat chakra. Would you like to release the belief that you're unheard, that people don't listen to you, and that what you say doesn't matter?
Yes.
If we have those beliefs, we just manifest the same situations again. So once we release these deep beliefs, we manifest a whole new, more joyful reality. Would you like to know how to speak, when to speak, whom to speak to, and how to express yourself so that you're being respected, heard, understood, and listened to?
Yes.
Like to trust on all levels that there's enough time to express yourself and also enough time to fully listen to others.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to understand yourself and others in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
And throat chakra can also be related to how we're digesting information, situations. What are we chewing on? You know, it's the throat, it's the mouth, the jaw. So, yeah, I feel we pretty much covered it with the solar plexus digestion downloads. But just for you to keep in mind, you know, is there anything that you're chewing on? How can you process it? How can you digest it? And then our third eye. Would you like to release the fear of being punished when you fully trust your intuition?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to live on this earth, manifest, be present on this earth, and be fully guided by the divine?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to open your third eye in your highest and best way, knowing that it's safe for you?
Yes.
And then we'll move up to the crown chakra at the top of the head. Would you like to be fully open to the divine and trust that you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and it's safe?
Yeah.
Would you like to trust that you're worthy of feeling that oneness with God? You deserve it and it's possible for you at all times.
Yes.
So we did some theta healing for all of your chakras. We did the balancing and strengthening through the sounds, tuned into the colors. The colors are also they're a beautiful tool to continue to balance out a certain chakra that you like to focus on. So just take a few minutes and notice how you feel and just experience this beautiful openness, balance of the chakras, the oneness with the creator, with creation, with all that is. If you feel that any chakra still needs a little a fine-tunement, a little strengthening or balance, breathe into it. Breathe love and light into it. Don't judge it. Don't try to figure it out. Just love is the strongest healing energy in the universe. So bring that in. And when all the chakras are balanced and strong, it helps to heal our spine, astral spine, and also the physical spine. It strengthens our physical, emotional, energetic, spiritual, mental body. There's so many healing benefits physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Always, always great to take time to balance out the chakras. And just enjoy this affirmation with your eyes closed. I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living in that light. The divine spirit fills me within and without. Another beautiful affirmation that Paramahansa Yogananda suggests to connect with. Feel that you're filled with this divine light, healing energy. Start deepening your breath. Rotate your shoulders if that feels good. Bring some movement into your fingers and toes. I usually like to stretch my arms up. Whatever feels good. Maybe move your hips from side to side. Just bring some movement into your body. And just continue to notice how balanced you are, how open, how strong you are in your energy field, in your energy centers, in your energy fields. It enhances everything. Sometimes we focus more on the physical body, but the energetic body is at least as important. It's going to heal the physical body too. So if you like to continue to focus on the chakra balancing, the recording will be available on our website, caseyanduncle.net, and also on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And there are lots of resources, yoga classes, pranayama, life force exercises, so other theta healing circles. And also I have a chakra CD if you really wanted to focus on each chakra, or maybe one specific chakra at a time, depending on what you need. It's Chakras for humans and animals, and it's available online on iTunes and lots of other places. And yeah, our furry ones also have chakras, so it can also help our dogs, cats, horses, other animals. So I hope you feel balanced. I hope all your chakras feel nice and strong and balanced. Thank you so much for joining us and for creating peace in your own being. And remember that the more you focus on your own healing, on your own balance and peace, the more of that peace you shine out into the world. So that's how we can create world peace, one person at a time. So never underestimate that cultivating peace for yourself. It's never selfish. It's never a waste of time, even if sometimes you don't feel a deep meditation or you don't feel that peace or oneness. Cultivate it every day a little bit, and it's going to get stronger and shine out into the world. And tomorrow we have our satsang at 7 p.m. Also on the energy body and the chakras, the Casey will lead. So in the same places, wherever you are right now, it's going to be the same time and place tomorrow. And Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to lead us through a gentle yoga class, also with a focus on balancing the chakras. And I invite you to really do it all, because it's a really nice week to strengthen the chakras, and then notice how you feel at the end of the week. It really adds up. It really builds the energy. So thank you again for joining. Stay balanced and peaceful also in your activities, and share the recordings and the information about our weekly events with your friends. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Namaste.